What is going on? Are we on? I am not entirely sure because it said there was a fail. I guess we will see if someone comes by. Where is my set for that? That is this one. Hey PW. All's fine here. How about you? I think we are going to give it a couple of minutes to see if a couple more joins. Hope both the video and audio is well. Awesome. What did you say? Sunday night? Yeah, it's around noon here. It is 11:58. So done here. Yeah, I just think it new to my channel. How it works. That's why I just will do a couple of lives to get started and figure it out, and then we'll see what happens. Okay. What about this? Try that again. Did that do anything to the sound? Don't know. That's what I meant with trying to figure this thing. That was not. Come on. That was not that. I think it's 720p. What happened? Okay. I don't know what happened now, but now there is a lot of people and I don't know where Pocket Woman's last went. Rune International. Can't stay today, I have a visitor. You picked the worst time of the week for these streams. You should aim for just before or after Starries. Yeah, I haven't picked anything yet. I'm just trying to figure this thing out first. Hey, Chris Capune. Where did Pocket Women's go? Hey, Dark Arts Lockpicking. Chris Jones. Where did it go? Just a second. There's something at my door. Just a second, I'll be back. Yeah, Chris, woof woof. There was someone at my door, but they left before I got out. Hello, Legless Lockpicker. How's the sound now, Pocket Woman? Or anyone? Is it better than before? Or is there any sound whatsoever? It changes at Pocket Women's, but Chris Capune and Chris Jones seems to have fine sound, so I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, I think we should get started. It's not going to be a long one. My thoughts were that I will, I believe I wrote that in my little thing I put up yesterday, that I will pick some of the first locks I picked on my channel. I have the very first one, and I don't remember when I picked this or this, but these two were some of the first ones I picked. Yeah, it is here, Pocket Woman. I think it's good that it is not showing too much. So we have these three. We have the N-Bout, Zetgun style. It's a long time since I've picked this. And Chris Capune, you definitely know this one. Good old Ruko brass one. Also one of the first ones I picked on my channel. 116/30. Dalb is moving. Okay, I did not know that. So I'm just gonna see if I can still pick these, especially that one. To pick those. So I think we should try and do that. See, hit the camera. You have to push these rings down to unlock the lock. and see if I can still pick these. I love these weird ones. Come on. Buffering a lot, missed all of. I said that it's a long time since I've picked this. Interested in seeing if I can still pick it because it's years since I last picked these. Okay, let's see if I can still find there. And just a broken pick. I need fairly heavy tension in these, so they will stick. You have one of these. Is it a Mindy or? Yeah, Pocket One. You asked the same thing. Way, probably the same. I believe you actually for each giveaway and put them in there. Bongo. Bong. Just a second. There's something at my door again. I have to go just a second. I'm sorry, but there is someone out here I have to talk to. I hope it doesn't take too long. Man, that took longer than expected. Sorry about that. But I just made 300 Danish crowns, so that was at least something. But he was a little long about it. Whew. And there's still 4 people, and that's at least something. That didn't go as planned. But at least I made a little bit of money that I can potentially use to buy some more locks. That's not bad. Okay, that was a good feeling in the lock there. Okay. Hope it wasn't too boring while I was gone. And when you have a lot of things going on at once. Yeah, I guessed you did. And hopefully you won't be bothered as I try to finish this. Could also try the other tensioner made from one of the keys. Can't remember if I saw you use this. That's true, Pocket Women. I still remember seeing that a lot over at Jason's. Oh, AC Lock and Keys. When he got customers, then it's also just a chat and not much of a video. But that sometimes is the fun part. Yeah, it does work, but I personally like the other one more. A little bit more comfortable, I think, but yeah. Oh. No, I don't think you can make it from... Hello, Dana Reed. You Come on. One thing that I have had happen before with these types of locks is that the discs inside can actually flip around, and if that happens, you have a pretty big chance of breaking the lock. So that's why I keep going from one side to the other so it doesn't flip around. So I keep pressing it down in both sides. Sorry, Dana. No need. Is the video a little behind, or is the comments a little behind, or the chat? Because it's a couple minutes ago since I went back to this. There might be well, at least you're over, not over, at least you're, now I forgot what I wanted to say and the translation in English, but it was something with you oversleeping, Dana. And apparently I lost touch with these, but as I said, I haven't picked them. I can do anything. I just have to find. There we go. Disk 1, 2. Where's the third disk? What is sleep? Come on. Give something. "5:37 a.m. I can always forget what AM and PM means. What is what through the day, but it is 12:37 here. So 7 hours difference. AM more. As I said, 12:38 now. Past lunchtime. Oh, only once in a year. To be honest, I'm a little happy that's not me, but that doesn't sound good. Why is it I just can't get the last one to click into place? I think it's only one disk I need. Hey, Leon's logpad. No problem, Pocket Woman. I don't think this is gonna go that well. Not as well as I hoped. Probably not done when you get back. it's definitely just one disk we're talking about, because I can see, don't know if you can see it, but the core right there is starting to turn. So it is probably actually because I did not set the last disk right. It was probably not evened out, so it kind of lock, I think. True, Leon, that's true. What's that, Chris? The core gave a little bit, I think that's good. Off of the disk. Sometimes be a bit hard to actually hit the right disk because they are very close put together. And I'll start popping back. Both heard and saw something pop and felt it too. It typically requires quite heavy tension to pick these, at least from my experience, especially when you need to turn the core. Oh, I think we have it. Ah, there we go. That's some time, but we got it. Got it open finally. Okay, can we log it again? Unlock it. Hope I didn't mess it up. Seems to work. And it still ejects the key. That was the hope. Let me just pack away. An old key and flatten it on one side. The actual key is round, so you have to grind it down and flatten it on one side. Or the easy way, make relatively thick and quite wide and make it quite long. A typical tension wrench would have about this length. Preferably when I make these, I make them extra long and then I cut them down afterwards because that's easier, and I also have an even longer end. So it's easy to make the tools to pick these. And it's just the picking that sometimes can take a while. And there we go. Way longer than expected. The beautiful old Ruko now. I will say I'm not. I have got it before, so. And I. All right. Hopefully this doesn't take half an hour. Usually don't. Ruko, yeah, Chris Capoon. We love Rukos. This sadly doesn't make them like this anymore. We have a slide faucet, and this one have spools. Yes, we do. We do love Rukos. And you start to have a nice selection of them, Chris. You have more of them than I do now. I believe, anyway. Yeah, you have a punch. By the way, I don't think I said it, but when I had to go because when I sold something here, what was that, 20 minutes ago or something, it's because I have a flea market. And since it's weekend, I typically have it open. And there usually doesn't come many, but for some reason, people just keep coming today. Of course, that's good because I make a little bit of money that I can use on my hobbies, among others this. So legless lockpicker at some point. Don't worry. Then I really love flea markets, markets. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I do too. I take on to a lot of flea markets and charity shops and secondhand stores. I love it. Most of my stuff is reused as well. I don't really feel a need for most things to buy new. Welcome back, Pocket Women. And sometimes I do find both locks and keys. So that's good. You got 28 Rukos, or yeah? That's, yeah, I don't go and buy them that often. Don't worry about that legless lockpicker. Most of my locks doesn't have either. And easier to get, and they still pick very well for the most part. They still myself with a lot of different hobbies. I have to save money where I can. Where did that faucet go? Oh, I felt something there. A little bit. Then I read you have 2 Rukos. Have you picked any of them? Yeah, Pocket Women, I did get the, mine is not a Mindy, mine is a Anbout. Just a cheap brand, but it's still fun. Oh, upside down. Two different Ruko 500s. It's quite a lot of fun to do. Come on. There is not as much feedback as I remember in these. There we go. I was starting to get a little worried. Got it. Then I prefer them with keys, but yeah, for picking practice you don't need them. For locks that I collect, yeah, I do prefer keys as well, but most of my locks is just getting picked and either given away in a Christmas series or given away if I make a trade or whatever. And I don't mind keys. I don't mind to have them, but I don't really care that much about them. And many of my locks in my collection doesn't have keys either. And you haven't picked any of the Rukos, Dana. They can be quite hard as well. The one Ruko I won off from the Xmas drawing, I have a shy, but you will get it at some point on camera, I'm sure of it. Chris Capune, I like the gin bottle ones. I like those too. It's a good idea to have both one with gin bottles and one with bottle pins. I have two Ruko. Thanks, Chris. It was a nice open. Pocket Women in the Xmas draw, that started my winning streak, yes, and it seems to have helped Dana Reed getting a streak as well. Thanks, Legless. And much cheaper to buy if they don't have keys. True. And in many cases, you know where to look. This was the Berg Vector Pro-Fi. This one we do have a key for. It is a 30mm, so 4 pins. Berg Vector is quite nice locks as well. And I like them. And I think this have a lot of give in it. Can we do this in less than 10 minutes maybe? Hopefully. The other ones took a little longer than expected. There we go, on the Christmas giveaway. Dana has started her winning streak where it's true, Dana, it can't probably last forever, but still it can last for quite a long time. Kilamarua pick this no Sparrow. But I do have a couple of picks that I don't really use that often. They are made by other Logspot people. These rakes here are made from Shua L. I haven't seen him around in a long time by now, but he made these. I can't keep remembering. I honestly don't remember who made these, but it is 2 different people. And I have used all of them and they are awesome, but I would hate to break them, so I tend not to use them. And I especially love the wooden handles on this on these. Yeah, another one I haven't seen in a while is Kuwaiti Keith. Don't know if anyone else have seen him around since the pandemic. I do remember he made a video before that, and he it was when when YouTube made some new rule thing. I don't even remember, and he left after that. They are made to be used. It's true, they are made to be used, but would be sad to break them still, especially other picks that works just as well. I'm gonna use them, but if I at some point don't have more of these and I need to buy them, I'm probably gonna do some of these. For Good Women, I used my Das Evers pick for over a year before I retired it because it was getting out of shape. Yeah, I think I have bent this one back once or twice. Yeah. Have not broke, but I do have. But all in all, this was just what I wanted to do. I have an idea that I at some point want to make a live. Have a handful of keys that I have to check if I already have them in my collection or if I want to keep them. And I thought that would be a fun little video where we can chat a little bit together and get that done at the same time. Christian Das pick. It's a Reiki Das. I can go back and check because I made videos when I got them, but I honestly can't remember. I don't remember everything anymore. Legless lock figure. I've sat on one and broke it. Yeah. I haven't done that, but guess it can happen. Especially if you have a small pick set in your pocket. I don't, but that's one way. Anyway, it have been fun, and it was nice to pick these old locks again. So I think we're just gonna stop the video around now because I am starting to get quite hungry. So yeah, I am happy to see some people that came and were with me here. And I hope that I will see you at the next live as well, whenever that is going to be. And yeah.